World Boxing Outrage over Joshua vs. Jake Paul fight. The $185 million fight is being hailed as a dangerous farce, threatening the career of former heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua and the safety of American YouTuber Jake Paul. The fight between Joshua and Paul is scheduled for December 19th at the Kaseya Center in Miami, USA. However, instead of being impressed by the huge prize money or the fact that the event will be streamed on Netflix,
the nature of this confrontation is being criticized by many experts as unsportsmanlike, unhealthy, and even distorting boxing history.
Among the strongest voices of opposition is Carl Froch, a former super middleweight champion 73 to 76 kilograms and Hall of Fame member. For him, Joshua's decision to fight a YouTuber marks the end of the former world champion status. If Joshua has agreed to fight this, then his career is over, the former British boxer said on Sunsport's split decision program. I said this over a year ago, after he was knocked out by Daniel Dubois. This is proof that Joshua's time is over. This will be Joshua's first fight since being knocked down 4 times and losing by knockout in the 5th round of his IBF heavyweight title fight against Daniel Dubois 14 months ago. Therefore, Froch sarcastically remarked, the last image people will remember of Joshua is him being knocked down by Dubois, his legs in the air. After that fall, where else can Joshua go? According to Froch, Jake Paul, despite his fame from beating Mike Tyson last year, is still just a celebrity-turned-boxer, not a true fighter. I've told Paul many times, stay where you stand. He's not a professional fighter, he just chooses easy opponents to build his story. If I were still fighting, I'd beat him in a day, Froch emphasized. Irish legend Barry McGuigan warned of the danger of this fight. According to him, letting a YouTuber face one of the best fighters of his generation is irresponsible. If everything goes normally and there are no strings attached, you have to worry that Joshua will blow that kid up. Just one heavy, accurate punch, and Paul could be in trouble. This is an extremely dangerous fight, he told The Telegraph. McGuigan recalled Joshua's demolition of Francis Ngannou, the former UFC heavyweight champion weighing 123.6 kilograms, in just 2 rounds. Ngannou was knocked out in a matter of minutes. How could Paul, lighter, less experienced, weaker, possibly survive, he questioned. Former heavyweight boxer Dave Allen argued that Joshua was in a dilemma, with any outcome of the fight putting him at a disadvantage. If he doesn't knock out Jake Paul within 30 seconds, Joshua will be considered past his prime, he said on TalkSport. If the fight goes to multiple rounds, Joshua will be accused of faking it, showing off, and losing credibility with the audience. If he gets knocked out by Paul, it will be a media disaster, ruining the rest of Joshua's career. This is a fight Joshua can't win, except for receiving $90 million. Beyond the professional aspects, a wave of suspicion about the event's transparency continues to surround it. On social media, many fans believe that Paul's recent fights, including his victory over Mike Tyson, were scripted or included secret clauses. However, representatives from Most Valuable Promotions MVP, the organizer of the fight, completely denied the allegations. Nakisa Bidarian, CEO and co-founder of MVP, asserted that all of Paul's fights adhere to strict regulations and are transparent. He called the match-fixing allegations a federal crime in the U.S., emphasizing that if any signs of fraud were found, authorities would intervene within 2 seconds. According to Bidarian, all contract terms for Paul's fights, except for the Mike Tyson fight, were publicly available and had been approved by the Texas State Regulatory Agency from the outset. Alongside the match-fixing allegations, many criticisms focused on safety, arguing that Joshua, who had previously defeated Wladimir Klitschko, Povetkin, Helenius, and even Francis Ngannou, was far superior in experience and strength, making a confrontation with Paul potentially dangerous. Bidarian went on to refute this argument, stating that every boxing match carries inherent risks, and that this particular contest was even less dangerous than the fights organizers often arrange for aspiring boxers against lower-weight opponents. He assessed Paul with his speed and agility as far more dangerous and tactically profound than many other professional boxers,